Yo, what up? It's B-Side here. You know, I don't really pay attention to motivation anymore. I used to think motivation was something you needed in order to move. Like, if it wasn't there, work couldn't happen. At this point, I don't even check for it. I just let the spirit move me when it needs to. What I rely on instead is structure. On days when motivation isn't there, structure still is. I go live on TikTok every single day. That's a fixed point in my day. Whether I feel great or not, people expect me to be there, and that matters. That responsibility pulls me forward when nothing else does, believe me. And I have routines around music, writing, recording. Sometimes it's finishing a song, sometimes it's just touching something creative so the door stays open. Sometimes it's starting a song. There's responsibility with the inner circle, emails to send, people who signed up because they trust me to show up and not disappear. There's website stuff, fixing problems, updating pages, taking care of the B-Side shop. None of that waits for motivation. It just needs to be handled, you know? That's the thing. Most of my days aren't driven by how I feel. They're driven by what needs to be done and who's depending on me to still be there. And I don't vanish when I'm tired. I don't vanish when things feel off. And if I'm ever stuck in bed or not feeling well, I still make sure people know I'm around, even if it's just a quick check in. You know, Seeing the same people daily creates a rhythm, it creates accountability, it creates something real, you know? So, when motivation isn't there, I don't fight it or wait for it. I lean on structure. I lean on routine. I lean on responsibility. That's how I stay consistent, and that's how I stay present with everything that's going on. So I want y'all to stay strong, stay wicked. It's B-Side. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. All right, y'all. Peace out.